Again, this is one of those movies where I go, do I really need to complain this much today? Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing. Got a kind of new shirt today. But anyway, I'm removing Santiago, the Camino within. So what's it about? It's a pretty simple premise. It's about an hour and 10-minute movie about following this bishop from Wisconsin going through the Camino route. There are plenty of Camino routes going through Spain, Portugal, France. And this is kind of an interview of different people doing the route and why they're doing it. Is it doing it for spiritual reasons, mental reasons, physical reasons? Is it just to get out of the city and do a walk? Is it just because of their mind games of just the need to be out in nature? And this talks about after this journey, does it really turn into just doing it for an XYZ reason, or is it mostly for spiritual reasons? Because when you do this walk, you have choices between 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, 30 days. It goes from Lourdes to Santiago, Bien Camino. So stuff like that. So did I like this film? I thought it was a pretty good film, even though I wish it gave me a little bit more detail. Because it is, like I said, only an hour and 10-minute movie, and the last 30 minutes is kind of a Q&A at a Santa Maria University, I believe I'm not mistaken. And yes, the Q&A has some good questions about when he did the Camino, what was it about. But me personally, I want to know more about the people doing the walk, because some of these interviews were maybe 30 seconds, some a minute. The best one was the Korean couple, and that got me teared up because of what they did before and after with that couple. So let's talk about the positives. Like I said, the scenery is really good in this show. I think some of the B-roll footage is good, even though you notice that some of it is done like 2 or 3 times throughout the story. And getting to know these people is really, really good. It is a heartwarming thing of like, why do you want to do the Camino? Is it because your sister passed away a couple years ago and it's just kind of something that you do? Is it because you want to see friends throughout the world? Kind of like you're just walking the route and you're going to talk to people with different experiences. And I think that might be the best thing doing it, is no joke, talking to people and know, you know what? The real world isn't Facebook. It isn't CNN. It isn't MSNBC. It isn't Twitter. It isn't Instagram. It isn't TikTok. That's the real world with people with real problems. Like I said, some interviews were pretty good, but it was the Korean couple that really got me it got me emotionally of why they're doing it, what they realized on their journey, and how long they were doing it. Because I love it how on Facebook people are like, well, in Japan, they have nap things at their desk. Well, I guess you don't know the Japanese culture and how they work and why there's so many suicides or the suicide force. Same with the Korean culture. The work ethic's very different. Do you watch those cop shows that kind of are realistic? They sleep at work. They don't see their families for months. So it's kind of thing where you talk to these people, and it's really, really informative what these people are going through. And it's just like, that's what I loved about it. The first hour and 10 minutes, I really enjoyed it when it came to the interviews. However, when it came to the bishop talking, I felt like, I understand that you're trying to tell a story with the scriptures, but like I said, I'm more of a person that I want to know what these people are going through, their individual journeys. And it didn't give me that satisfaction. And again, some of the B-roll footage was used multiple times, especially this bridge shot going up some stairs. I was like, I think this is the 3rd time showing this shot. Yes, it's a gorgeous shot, but there's got to be more scenic routes because there's so many different Camino routes. And then the last Q&A, if I knew it was a Q&A at the end, would I have seen this one night showing? I think I would have, but the trailer and the movie theater says an hour and 45-minute movie. So me, I was thinking it's an hour 45-minute journey. It wasn't. It was an hour and 10-minute journey with a 30-minute Q&A at the end. But overall, Santiago, the Camino within, it's a good spiritual journey, and it makes you, like, again, wonder, say, with Lourdes, this one. People always say, why do you see all these religious movies from the fandom events? To me, it's kind of peaceful, and it gets me out of the real world of, like, what it shows me the real world. That's what I meant to say. It gets off these phones, these, oh, this must be real, right? This must be real. No, that ain't real. It's opening that door. That is what's real in real life. So Santiago, the Camino within, will receive a 3.5 out of 5 Blue Futons. He goes at 70%. So see the critics news scores gave this one. So you have one critic, and it gives it a positive. There is no audience score. So 100% 70. Like I said, it's one of those things where I think of the real world and what people bitch about on these social medias, and I'm like, if that's what you're complaining about, you actually had a fantastic life. 7100. Chase Hawk with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things Bhutan Topia, you Bhutan. Thank you for watching. Have a freaking fantastic day. And I don't care if you're watching this today, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, or a year from now. I love every single one of you. Thank you for watching. And just have a fantastic and peaceful, loving, fulfilling, fruitful life.